You know, I grew up probably 4 or 5 blocks here from the high school. I attended East Aurora High, that was in 1977, graduated. And I went to the University of Michigan, played football for one of the greatest college coaches out, Bear Kurt Becker. And then I was fortunate to be drafted by the Chicago Bears. So it's kind of been a full circle for me as where I started and where I'm back. Football is, you know, it's very important to me in my life. And those 2 coaches that I had are 2 very influential men in my life. And those 2 weren't wrapped up in X's and O's. They had defined roles as head coaches. So I took pieces of what they did and how they managed and how they coached, and I kind of incorporated it into me. And you know, that's who I am, that's what I do. There's no greater thrill or honor for me right now as when a young man comes up to me and says, Coach, come here. I want you to meet my mother. I want you to meet my father. That really makes me feel good, because for them to want to introduce me to them, the parent or guardian, means I must mean something to them. And those are the rewards that I reap.
I played on varsity for 3 years, and Coach has actually changed my life in a lot of ways. He's taught me a lot of ways to just work hard, and I used to not be so good in classes, and now I got great grades, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me.
He doesn't give up on us. That's one thing. East Aurora is so different from a lot of schools, and some kids, they don't care, and he doesn't give up. He's going to stand by us, and even if everybody's doing bad, he's going to be the one person to try to make everybody see the good in us. I respect him a lot.
When you're sitting at practice and you're goofing off, you know, that's where it's going to come in. He really drills the respect and the discipline, and if a team's disciplined, then 11 players can act like one, and that's how you win football games.
You know, as a head coach, number one is I have to be the motivator. I have to motivate the program. I have to steer the program. I have to have a defined direction on where I want to go with it, and I have to have my coaches believe in what I believe in. Then I have to be the disciplinarian of the program. I have to discipline the kids to keep them within the rules, the regulations, the expectations of what I think will be our goal and our mission.
It's great. He makes us work hard and everything, you know, because he's a good coach, you know. But when he's mad, you know, we get the running and stuff, like a lot. But it's a really good experience though. Be coached by Coach Becker and play for him.
This game has really changed me as a person, and I see it that, you know, I'm more respectful, I'm more disciplined, I have more tradition than a lot of the kids that go to the school. And I think that's what I'm going to take away from all the values that I learned with being with this team.
We have a mission here at East Aurora, created a mission for our football team. And in that mission, we talk about a lot of things. We talk about history, we talk about tradition, you know, we talk about sacrifice, discipline, commitment. And the other word is we talk about family.
I have a couple friends that, you know, they're good and all, but they don't got what we got. They're not a family like us, you know. They just, you know, they maybe have more people, more committed people, but we have the family, you know. I think that aspect really makes us different from other teams.
One thing he always tells us, and he always tells us this before our Thursday football dinners, nothing is an entitlement. You earn everything.
You know, we're one of the oldest football programs in the state. This is our 122nd year of football. That's a lot of football in one time frame. And our victories, they may not show up on the scoreboard right now, but they show up in other ways, and we're winning the war. You know, we're changing the culture of the kids, and that's what we need to do, because if you don't fix the little things, you'll never get the big things. And so we're constantly working on the little things.